It's really incredible. I have the pleasure to have been part of the show already last time, so 2 years ago in Bangalore. It was smaller, more focused in one big hall. This year it's incredible. So over 4 different halls, more international, more busy, more things to show, more electric. So actually it's really increasing, and you see that Prawaas has with 6.0, 6.0, 7.0 still a good, really great way to go.
I will, for us, being on the show is very important, like meeting our customers. We have a good mix of customers here. You have operators coming from all parts of the country. You have OEMs around. So there were good discussions and meeting some old and some new customers in last, 2 days there. And at the event, we have launched our high performance AC 135. So which is like we have now up to 50 kilowatt unit, because the buses are getting longer, the summers are getting harsh in India. So we have launched a 50 kilowatt unit for diesel buses, and also like Tarun, if you can add further on that.
Exactly. So I think looking at the challenges of electrification. So we have also got the high performance and high capacity electric units also now, and we are actually catering from 46 to 50 kilowatts. Again, one of the important aspects which has got added in the last couple of, I would say, years is the cyber security, because these are all connected units. So we are also offering all cyber secured system, which obviously each OEM wants. Then it comes to the other peripherals. So at Eberspaecher, we have got the complete ecosystem of the electrification. So be it AC, BCS, TCS, water pump, all the accessories. So we are here and displaying all these products, for the customers. Yeah.
I mean, when we see the market, the Intercity market is growing pretty good. People are traveling, also, you have competition from airlines, but the airfares are pretty high. And then people prefer traveling in luxury coaches, and that's one factor which we see is really, adding to the growth of the Intercity market. And also the push from the government, like, you have heard the transport minister saying, like, the roads what we are building, the highways which we are constructing around 35 kilometers a day, like, which is a benchmark in itself. So that is adding up on to the more and more buses on the road. So I think we are now, I'm sure, like, we are competing with the highways and the road networks in US, and maybe we will beat US also and be the number one highway and the road network in the country there. So I think that's one of the factors which we see. And also I think as an economy we are doing good, like, we are the fastest growing economy there. Middle class is growing, like, and aspirational middle class, and they want comfort. So for us it's good. We have seen the penetration of air conditioning, which is going at a pretty good rate. Like, it used to be out of whatever total buses we are building in the country, only 10% were air conditioned. Now we see around 35-40% of the buses are air conditioned in that way. So I think we are in the right direction, and there is a lot of push from the government on electrification. Like, you have seen the tenders which are out, like 10,000 buses, we are talking 6,000 buses. Absolutely. Nobody has seen such a scale, globally on the electrification there, what we are seeing in India. So I think we are in a really, I would say it's a golden spot, like, where we are at this moment there.
So as KP already said, the scalability in India is incredible. So when we are talking about the decision is directly done with a factor 1.3 billion, because people want to be transported, they want to have comfort, they want to have luxury. So whatever decision is done in the country is directly at a really big ecosystem. So that attracts also then foreign companies to invest into the market. We see, okay, Volvo is an English market, but also very strong outside. So every decision inside India or outside India is connected. We see a big push into the market with other players from Vietnam, from China. So also they want to have a piece of the cake, so to say, and want to be part of that system. So and we see that we have our ecosystem is now increasing, making it bigger, fresher, more competitive. It's also one part of the game, but at the very end it's for the benefit of the country, and especially for the benefit of the economy. What is then part of the environment where we also want to participate in.
Yeah, I think I have also spoken about this before, that now we are talking more on the OPEX than the CAPEX, and electrification has given us an opportunity to work with the software, and software allows you to obviously tweak how you need the cooling. If the bus is empty, you can have a lesser cooling or a lesser consumption. So it gives us like an overall opportunity to give a better operational economics to the end customer. And I think with all our software people who are also sitting in India, we have a Bangalore plant where the entire software team is based, and we are able to create everything in India. from the product to the software. So I think that helps, I think, the end customer greatly. Yeah.
The outlook is very positive. Like, the market is growing well. We have seen the momentum at the show also. Like, the customers, how they are expressing, like how they are adding to their fleets or they are replacing their fleets. So one thing is for sure, like, technology is playing a bigger role now. It's very transparent for the operators also, how they are operating their buses, their, the cost of maintenance. So that is one push which you asked the earlier question for the, the total cost of ownership. So the market is getting mature. The more and more buses are getting, upgraded in that sense, what it used to be in the past. So that is, I think, one good step. So this is what is helping us also to increase the rate of, air-conditioned buses in India. I think the market is positive. We are investing, so we will have a new plant operational, which is next to our Bangalore plant. So it will be operational in a month's time. We are adding capacity. We will be doing more, vertical integration there, being more competitive for the market and bringing new products and technologies for the market.
So actually, India, specifically of India has taken our leading role in the electrification. So nobody has really believed the last 5 years that buses are getting electrified. And you see it now in the day-to-day traffic. And so that makes me really proud to see that this switch is happening, that it's happening rather fast, because if you see from one month to the next month, that you see more buses with the green label, that's really incredible. And the nice thing is that is one part where we are in there. We need to have battery cooling, we need to have systems, we need software, climatization. So that makes me very proud that we are part of this big change.
Yeah, I think I would say that yes, we are doing and we are following our customers' footprints in terms of what they need. Our service network has grown multifold in the last few years. Obviously, we are mapping where the buses are moving. And as the customer says, okay, I need my service in these locations, we are putting up service points. So I think that is something which is basically to give the confidence to the customers and to the market. And there is a promise from Eberspaecher that we are there, for you. So I think with those notes, I think we are geared up to, take it forward. Yeah.